I already pressed record. Start talking. And
I'm not really sure what you want us to say on this.
Just give commentary on these unique and new cryptids. That's all you got to do. I'm presenting these new cryptids to you.
I'm not good at fucking.
I'm presenting these. No, you don't have to ad-lib anything. Okay, so here are 10 new cryptids nobody has actually ever seen before. Now, the first one we actually don't have any name of. Nobody's been able to name this thing. It's just popped up in places. If you want to come here, I'll show you. I have it on my phone. I'll just edit it into the video here. Nobody's been able to name this cryptid. So that one's pretty scary. The other video can be pretty scary. We could see its inhuman abilities.
Sorry.
Notice how it jumps that far down the stairs. What is that? What do you have any theories on what that could be? It's a new cryptid. It's a new creature.
Have feathers?
It might under the cloak. You could see a cloak. Maybe the cloak is its feathers.
If it doesn't have feathers and it's a biped, then Malachi, it's a man.
Okay. Well, I mean, Bigfoot's a man, kind of, but he's still a cryptid. So we need to find out more about this man. We don't even have a name for it yet. It's kind of really eerie, really creepy, actually. So that's the first. What do you think? Do you think you'd want to see that in your room at 3 a.m.? Okay, number 9. Number 9 is the Easter Dogg. We've all heard about the Easter Dogg before, but did you know the legend of the Easter Dogg and the Dog Man? The Easter Dogg, centuries ago, hid the legendary dog egg. And the Dog Man uses the Dig Dug Digger to dig up the dug down dog egg that the Easter Dogg hid in the ground. See, there's a few interesting things about the Easter Dogg and the dog egg. One of the interesting things is, what does the dog egg do, and why does the Dog Man want it so bad? If it's just a regular old dog egg, like your normal house dog egg, then why does the Dog Man want that specific dog egg so bad? Did the Easter Dogg just sort of like hide it, and he was just playing some kind of joke on the Dog Man? Like, haha, the Dog Man's gonna think that the dog egg is like some crazy mystical thing, but it's just a regular dog egg? Or is the dog egg actually mystical? What do you guys think?
Maybe it's just really, really tasty dog egg.
It might be a really good tasty dog egg. I don't know.
I think the dog man wants to eat the dog egg because he's a
Well,
dog man.
Yeah, but the
But
dog
he
egg...
doesn't want to eat a regular dog egg because, the Easter dog egg sounds pretty good.
Anyways, on to number 3. Speaking of seeing the Dog Man and that other cryptid in your room at 3 a.m., there is a cryptid that comes up at 3 a.m. in your car. The 3 a.m. Car Dich Sucher. He suches your ditch. Now, it's up to debate if you would or wouldn't want to see this cryptid because you get a free ditch such.
Well, what if you're woman?
Then, ooh, that's a great point. Hey, ladies watching this video, leave a comment, like, favorite, and subscribe in the comment section. What if you've met with the 3 a.m. Ditch Sucher? If he, what is it? We don't know what it is. We don't know if it's a he. I'm being pretty rude right here. We don't know its gender, so I'm just gonna say it. But does it such, like, what does it do? You don't have a ditch to such. Go ahead, ladies. We can't discuss this one because we've all encountered the Ditch Sucher and we know exactly what he does. So yeah, let's go on to number 7. This is a cryptid I recently found. His name's Rory. At least that's what I have him listed as on Discord. Now this is interesting. I don't know this guy. I don't know this guy all too well at all, actually. But he just messages me this morning. I guess it's been quite a while since that last chemistry class, huh? And I say, yes. And he says, yeah, that was one long class. I got out just a few minutes ago. I'm a junior now, but I'm still 5'1". So I asked him, is this a cryptid? And he replied saying, what? What human replies with, what? So I doubled down. I put my foot down and I asked, am I currently speaking to a cryptid? And he said, sorry, I'm either retarded, foul language, first off, bad for a human to do, or uncultured, so I don't know. And I thought, that's suspicious. And I told him that I think he might be a cryptid. And just because of how eerie and just plain disturbing this experience was this morning, I put Rory at number 7. He might be a possible cryptid. So look out for him on Discord.
I got it, bro. I got it. So he's actually like a rogue AI that's like reverse Akinator that tries to get into your social life. You know, like he asks questions like chemistry class to try and get like yes or no answers.
Because he has no clue about me.
Yeah, exactly. So he can figure out who you are and then use that information for something, maybe.
Could I have been killed this morning?
You could have been killed this morning.
By a cryptid?
By a cryptid.
Dude, I would rather kill myself than be killed by a cryptid. So let's go ahead and get down to number 6. Recently, we've been getting reports of human-car hybrids. I think it's some kind of science experiment gone wrong. Where here is eyewitness accounts of what the human-car hybrid looked like. Very disturbing. Any thoughts on that? You think it is a government experiment?
I have one better. What if it's not necessarily real, but it's actually like CGI volumetric displays in real life to try and, you know, get into people's minds, done by the government? It's like a 3D movie, but in real.
Number 5.
Soulja Boy, tell me.
Now this one actually has a lot of backstory. We're all familiar with the song "Kiss Me Through the Phone" by Soulja Boy.
Everyone is familiar.
So we all know of the part that's like. And it goes back to the song right there. That's the phone number in the middle of the song. Back in the day, back in the good old 2008 era, you were able to call this phone number and it would leave like a little voicemail of like a love letter from Soulja Boy himself, and then it would go to his fan voicemail. If you call it nowadays, this is what you get. I'll call it right now. I already have it on speed dial, actually. So, bam.
You've currently reached us after our normal business hours.
After.
Please call us back.
After.
You've currently reached us after our normal business
And it
hours.
just repeats.
Please call us back.
And then it ends the call right there. What is with that? What company bought Soulja Boy's phone number? And if they bought his phone number, did he die? I think he did. And if he died, then who's selling the Soulja Boy Game Boy consoles and the Soulja Boy phone? Who is that? That doesn't sound like something Soulja Boy would do. I think this Soulja Boy is a skinwalker. So we'll get right to number 4, raccoons. We all love them. They're clearly the best animal, but where are they? They're supposed to come out at night, and I'm gonna look out my window right now. I don't see a single raccoon. So what's with that? Where are the raccoons? Where's the raccoons? You can't answer it either, can you? It's just sitting there in silence because you don't see the raccoons ever. Where are the real raccoons? What happened to raccoons? Where'd they go? Why aren't they here at night?
Oh, I get it. Just because I'm sitting in silence doesn't mean that I'm not thinking about it. Yeah, well, I was doing research, and maybe it's because raccoons are like they climb really high up in trees. Maybe you're just not looking high enough in like trees.
So maybe they're not a real cryptid.
I mean, they still could be a cryptid, but I just think you're not looking high enough.
Maybe.
Like a tree.
Here's another thing in the comment section. If you've ever seen a raccoon, please let me know. Because then we could go. If you happen to spot one, take a picture. You might get famous because like if you got a picture of Bigfoot, you'd be pretty famous. Same thing with raccoons. Speaking of Bigfoot, let's go to our number 3 spot. Bigfoot 2. That's creepy. That's scary. That's terrifying. I'm shaking in my sweater vest right now. See, here's the strange thing. I don't have any idea what Bigfoot 2 could even look like. Does he have bigger feet? Did they just take because the rules for a perfect sequel is like you expand on the world, you bring a new story, those kind of things. So would Bigfoot 2's expansion be like his feet? He gets a foot expansion? Bigfoot 2 just has bigger feet? Holy crap, what if like Apatosaurus? What if their footprints actually were just Bigfoot? 2. Think about it. That might be a valid theory.
What if Bigfoot 2 is so big that nobody realized that he was actually a Bigfoot?
So they just think it's like a regular hole in the ground. So they're like, oh, there's nothing to see here. It's just a regular forest hole, and they don't bother it. But actually, you were in the presence of Bigfoot 2. Okay, theory confirmed. Let's go on to number 2. This one has quite a few videos because this is someone who was once not a cryptid, believe it or not. Cryptids are, they're usually depicted as something you don't know exists, and before finding out that they do exist. However, this one went the other way around. It did exist, but now we don't know if it exists anymore, and that is Stigma Johnson. Where did he go? People who are on my Instagram page for a long while may know who Stigma Johnson is, and they also may see it like a surprising lack of stigma, and that's because he's descended down to cryptid territory. He's a cryptid now. Where did he go? I don't know. There's not much to theorize for this one because, well, he's just gone. Actually, maybe this is what we'll do. We'll do a hunt for Stigma Johnson. We'll find him. We'll bring him back home and erase him from cryptid status and bring him back to reality. That's what we're gonna do. Are you guys with me? We find Stigma?
Have you checked your car?
Not quite yet, but we'll do a search, maybe in another video. You know what? The search for Stigma Johnson. That'll be a video. So, we're hoping this number 2 spot, I put it so high up so you guys are aware that Stigma is currently missing and now a cryptid. So if you guys happen to spot him, we could go ahead and wipe him off this number 2 spot. But now to number 1. And before we get to number 1, if you've ever wondered what I looked like in real life, you could go to my Instagram at BigBoy7 and tap that follow button. If you believe ghosts are real, like my most recent image. And if not, comment saying why. Oh, yeah, and don't forget generosity. Generosity makes you...
Killed the cat. Generosity killed
Generosity.
the cat.
This video
He
is
just butchered it.
sponsored by Curiosity Stream.
Oh frick! It's not though. You shouldn't.
We're just gonna maybe Curiosity Stream will sponsor us in the next video. So on to number 1. Now this one's gonna be scary. If you have a weak heart, cover your ears now. It's the Demon Marge.
Or cover your heart.
Well, you said that after I already revealed what it... the Demon Marge, yes, this is the most powerful demon on planet Earth currently. It is not affiliated with the 72 demons of Goetia. There would have to be 73 demons of Goetia because it would be number 1 and it would push everything else back. That's how scary this demon is.
Yeah, and also it probably command like 171 armies of demons or something.
Mm-hmm. It's the real deal. If you saw the Demon Marge in your room at 3 a.m., don't look at it in either of its eyes.
So you're telling me the left eye is not safe to look at?
Or the right eye, or the top right eye, or the left top eye. Left top eye.
Gotcha.
None of them are safe. It likes to hide its second eyes under its top eye. See, the Demon Marge actually attaches itself to a host and slowly starts to devour that host. So, yeah, look out for the Demon Marge. That one's a scary one. But however, if you are going to be devoured by the Demon Marge, then at least do the rest of the world a favor and get another picture of this thing so people can be aware of its existence. I'm also sorry because I hear it's very painful to be inside the Demon Marge. However, there is one benefit. Though it's painful, every single thing in your life will be better because of how powerful the Demon Marge is. However, you may not like what the Demon Marge will make you do. Other things you will. You'll get good rolls in Monopoly. But you'll also kill people and also bore them. Just look out, guys. This is a serious warning, and that's why it takes the number 1 spot. It's the most dangerous of any cryptid there is.
And also, whatever you do not crump with it.
And that does it for the top 10 newest cryptids to hit the world. I just realized that number 10 spot cryptid was actually just me the whole time. It was just me. It was just me. I'm the cryptid. I am the cryptid. I'm 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 the cryptid. I am the cryptid. I'm the cryptid.
Are you really now?
I am the cryptid. I'm the cryptid. I'm the cryptid. Look, I'm the cryptid.